Namaste, we are at the end of second chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, verse 69 now, shlok 69. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagarti sanyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pashyato munehe. So what is happening here? Ya nisha. Nisha, popular common name for girls in India, but nisha means what? Nisha means night. Ya nisha. Sarva bhutanam. Bhoot is a very interesting word. Bhoot, in common Hindi, Gujarati, North Indian languages at least, bhoot means a ghost, right? Bhoot literally simply means beings, all beings. So there has been a controversy. When Ayurveda texts describe bhoot, some English translators took that word as ghost, as if Ayurveda is talking about ghosts and some supernatural things. Bhoot simply means beings, all beings. Sarva bhutanam, of all beings, genitive plural here. So of all beings, ya nisha. One that is night for all the beings, ya nisha sarva bhutanam, tasyam jagarti sanyami. The sanyami, one who is self-controlled, jagarti remains awake. Tasyam, for him, for a self-controlled person, self-disciplined person, that night is night of awakening. He remains awake. Yasyam jagrati bhutani. When the all beings are awake, sa nisha pashyato munehe. That time a monk or a sage or a visionary person or a wise person, right? At that time he sees that as a night. So a sage person, a visionary person, a self-disciplined person sees things in an alternate reality in a way. When it is night for all beings, that time he is awake. When people are sleeping, he is awake. When he is awake, people are sleeping. So it's an alternative reality. What does it mean? It means that when people are maybe super indulged in activity, let's say in daytime, right? Daytime may be symbolic in a lot of activities. That time, self-controlled person will remain quiet, will remain calm. He or she will not be agitated. And vice versa. When people are sleeping, he's extremely active. What is he doing? What he or she is doing? Maybe in a lot of meditations, a lot of spiritual readings, chanting, meditation, all kinds of activities that person can be doing while people are sleeping. So night time can be a time for spiritual, meditative studies kind of activities while people are sleeping. That was 69th verse. Let's go to 70th verse now, 70. Apuryamanam achal pratishtham samudram apaha pravishyanti yadvat tadvat kama yam pravishanti sarve sa shantim apnoti na kam kami. Apuryamanam, one that is already filled. Apuryamanam, purti is to fulfill something. Apuryamanam, that which is already filled. Achal pratishtham, achal, stable. Pratishtham, established. Samudram, ocean. Apaha pravishanti, apaha, water. Pravishanti, water entering. Yadvat, if water is entering an already filled ocean, it won't make any impact on the ocean. Tadvat, similarly, kama yam pravishanti sarve. When desires enter into what? Sa shantim apnoti na kam kami. He does not obtain any more desire appear before their eyes. Nothing affects them. Their desires do not get agitated. Just as ocean is not agitated if we put more water into ocean. 70, that was 70. 71 now. Vihaya kaman yah sarvan pumanshcharti nispraha nirmamo nirahankaraha sa shantim adhigacchati. He obtains peace. He obtains complete tranquility. So adhigacchati and apnoti, there are two words here for obtaining. Apnoti and obtain, even etymologically, are interconnected. So Greek and ancient Latin language and ancient Sanskrit had this connection. Many English words are derived from ancient Greek or Latin, but ancient Greek or Latin had this connection with Sanskrit. So they are called as Indo-European languages. So obtain comes from apnoti, or there is some connection at least, definitely. All right, similarly here, adhigacchati, the other word for obtaining. Adhigacchati comes from Sanskrit root ga, simply gum or ga. Ga gives us English word go. Same sound, same meaning, same etymological root. Ga becomes go in English. Ga becomes gum. Gum becomes gach. Gach becomes here adhigachati. So obtains. Sa shantim adhigachati. He or she obtains peace or tranquility. When? Vihaya kaman yah sarvan. Having abandoned all desires. Pumansh charati nispraha. Having no more ambition left, no more desire left. Nirmama. Nirmama. Mama means my, right? Mine. Nirmama. No attachment, no personal attachment to anything in the world. Nirankaraha. No ego, no arrogance, no ghamand in Indian languages. So all that is gone. That person achieves or obtains tranquility or peace. And then the last verse of the second chapter. Esha Brahmi sthitihi partha na enam prapya vimuhyati sthitva asyam ant kalepi brahma nirvanam richati. Excellent words, some of the excellent words here. Sthitihi. Sthitihi word comes from stha, the root in Sanskrit. Stha gives us stay in English. So etymologically again you see the different connection between stha and stay. It sounds similar, it means similar. Stha becomes sthiti. Sthiti means situation. Esha Brahmi sthitihi partha. Hey Parth, O Arjun, in that kind of a state of Brahmi sthiti, Brahmi state, what happens? Na enam prapya vimuyati. In that condition, in that situation, that person is never deluded. Vimuyati. Muyati is moha and muyati are connected. So that person is never deluded. Sthitva asyam antakale. Antakale. Ant, end. Ant and end are again etymologically connected. Ant gives us int. Inteha ho gayi. There is a song in Hindi. Inteha. Inteha comes from int. Int comes from ant. Ant means end, of course. End and ant. So ant and int and end are all interconnected. So we are connecting now Sanskrit with Persian with English through this Indo-European language, Indo-European family of languages in which European languages and Sanskrit are interconnected. Then Indo-Iranian languages in which ancient Persian and ancient Sanskrit are also connected. Ant, int, and end. Sthitva asyam ant kalepi. Having in this end, last moment of our lives, if we have that kind of a Brahmi sthiti, that can help us achieve Brahma Nirvanam. Nirvana, of course, Nirvana in English. Nirvana comes from Nirvana in Buddhism, Pali language. Here it is Brahma Nirvanam, Richati. So that person reaches Brahma Nirvanam if Ant Kale, in the last moment of their lives, if they are in this Brahmi sthiti in which they are not deluded, they are self-disciplined, self-controlled, and they have this high level of concentration with which no desires are arising in them, then that person achieve Brahm Nirvanam. Richati. Brahm Nirvanam, Richati. Last word of second chapter, Richati. Richati comes from rich, the Sanskrit root. Rich gives us reach in English. Again, Indo-European languages, you see this interconnection. Rich became reach in English. You reach there or I reach there, right? Reach means to reach, to approach. That's the same word which comes from rich in Sanskrit. So that person achieves Brahm Nirvanam with this condition of Brahmi Sthiti. This completes our second chapter, and with your support, we will continue the third chapter now in the Bhagavad Gita. We will also combine and release a longer form of second chapter video soon on YouTube. Thank you and namaste, and see you next week.